If you stayed out of the market today, you were smarter than I was. So today was kind of a choppy day, but let's get into it. So this is the week time frame. As you can see, we had price move up and move back to where it opened and then below. So this is what we call a Judas swing, is bearish. We go to the day, same thing, because today is Monday. You go to the 4-hour, you'll see where you can see the wick form in this set of candles. So basically, you're looking at sells. So go short. All right, I took 3 trades today. Didn't do very well today. Let's take a look here. You can see all that red bleeding all over the place. These are the trades right down here. I took this data, put it on the spreadsheet. Oh, I'm sorry, on the chart. I would say that today was an L, not just in terms of money, but in terms of process. I really did wiggle with my stop loss way more than I should have. Okay. I also didn't really read the charts very well today. So that was kind of a problem as well. So right here, first trade, I took a buy. So after my top down analysis, you may wonder, why did I take a buy? Good question. Well, I do things like that, and I'm working on it. What I saw was, and my mentor talks about this scoop right here, or this inverted cup right here. Pretty much that's a indication that you should stay below that, or don't anticipate running above it. So I was way over at the tip of the cup when I entered this buy, basically a counter trend trade. The reason why I did it is because I know that NASDAQ loves liquidity. And if you look at the, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, you'll see lots of liquidity. There is also this area up here that was only mildly mitigated. So this is an area that I thought price would return to. So if we look at market structure a little bit here, we see an up, down, up, down, up, here, here, and then here. Okay, so market structure tells you pretty much that this area here was already mitigated right here, and that taking a buy was a dummy move. So let's go down to here, this swing low. Okay, so let's just, for kicks and giggles, say that I was looking for this area here to be tapped into to continue back down. Well, that did not happen. I thought it was going to happen. And besides, I thought the incentive for the liquidity stream would give it reason to be a counter trend trade. Well, NASDAQ will have other plans. You can come up with all sorts of reasons, and then there's all sorts of to-dos up here. Fair value gaps that haven't been filled in. There's a supply and demand zone here that hasn't been, well, it was mitigated here, but you can make up a lot of reasons why you think price should go there, but it doesn't think it should go there or have to go there. So It'll do what it wants to do, not what you want it to do. Keep that in mind. Because I always try to impose my will on the market. Let's go back down to 1 minute. All right, so I figured that once we tapped into, or once we got past this high right here, we would continue to go on up. There was something in the way between where our price was and this high, and that's this consolidation right here. This consolidation was the blocker, if you will. So let's fast forward a little bit. Okay, so it made it past the blocker, and it started to head up. And then we got to a reversal. And I should have caught this. This reversal is right here. Should have caught that, but I didn't. And this reversal happened. The best reversals take out the most high point, and the rest is history. The trade didn't play out. Well, it did sort of. It made 16 points, 17 points, but I had big dreams. I had dreams that it would go all the way on up. Sorry about that. Here's another. So that's that trade. Okay, let's pause right here. This is a 200 moving average. Whenever you see this moving, it hasn't caught up to my pause yet. Okay, there it is. Whenever you see this moving average level out like this, that should be an indication that we're chopping. Okay, so people out there in the marketplace, especially newbies, are losing their accounts left and right. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as you get in for a long, it goes short on you. As soon as you get in for a short, it goes long on you. So I did kind of intuitively decided to try to be very careful with my stop losses and watch my trades very carefully. As you can see here, price came down into this area here. My anticipation was it was going to take care of business down here. And you can see that here's another reversal. Took out the most recent, the lowest of the most recent lows. So this is like a double bottom here kind of thing. So let's see what happens here. So I got in a short here, and technically the reversal means that it's going up, but that had already happened. So now I'm looking at, well, what's going on this side, and I saw that price was moving down and it was following pretty decent market structure, and it did go down, but it came right back up. So I protected my trade and got stopped out. All right. So, oh, and also, by the way, I had my my finger on the trigger, which is the close button, and I accidentally closed the trade. And I closed the trade as it was making its way down. So today was just the comedy of errors. So right in here, I closed the trade accidentally. And I was like, rookie, such a rookie. All right, let's go on over to my next trade. I recognize that I am under the cup, if you will. I'm under the EMA. So I'm no longer trying to counter trend trade. I took a short right about here, somewhere in that neighborhood, and set my stop loss behind this little range right here. And let's see what happened. And this is when I was messing with my stop loss a little too much. So price did move in my direction. And then it started to reverse on me. Okay. What I did was, in this particular case right here, there was a 30-minute candle that this candle was trading into. Right. Let's say it was, I believe it was this one. So I tend to have a marker that I call the candle flip marker. And if this candle, let's go back to the 5-minute. So that was the opening of that 30-minute candle. Okay, that was at, I imagine that was at 2 o'clock. Okay. So once my trade got down here in profit, and I thought it was going to take out this low right here. But anyway, I moved my candle. Let's see. Yeah, that was the 2 o'clock hour. I moved my candle to that point. So as soon as price, actually my stop loss was a little bit below the candle because I wanted to save as much profit as I can because I knew I was in trouble. I stopped out here. I knew I was getting close to the candle flip, and I said, let's go down to the 2-minute. See, yeah, I knew I was heading to the candle flip. So I went ahead and jumped out early. Okay, so those are the recaps of the trades for today. I have sent funds to the broker. They have not accounted for them yet. I want to send another set of funds to the broker as soon as they clear the tunnel for funds. You can't send money in until the other transfer goes through. So as soon as that goes through, I say all that to say it looks like it'll be towards the end of the week before I get started. If I'm lucky, it takes 2 to 3 days to get your funds in. That's it. Take care.